No Jumper just canceled his show because it sold 45 tickets.
At that time, and this, keep in mind, this is before Spoilerface and Munchie left the podcast, we had sold, I believe, like 30 tickets. Okay. So we do a couple of different reels.
Not quite Drake numbers.
We go out of our way to promote it on the podcast repeatedly. We're hoping that we can see a little bit of motion. It's really not moving too much.
And if you listen to Adam explain it away, it doesn't make sense. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because he doesn't realize an online audience versus an audience that would come out to see certain things. So let me break this down real quick as he tries to explain it away and see if this makes sense. Let me give you strike one that isn't true. Roll it.
All right, so the unfortunate information that we have to bring to the table, I'm going to tell everybody the sort of timeline of events here. So a couple months ago, I say to Josh, we got to do a live show. I said, I don't care if we don't make any money. We got to just do it. If we do a live show, we'll find a way. We'll be able to sell the tickets. We're going to spend any dollar that we make from the live show. We're going to invest that money into promoting into doing the live show. Into whether we're going to book a rapper or we're going to, whatever we're going to do. We're going to do something to every last dollar that we would potentially make from the show. We're going to put it back into the show. Now, rewind the clock to the day that we found out about Anne Hefe getting charged with murder. Remember, that was the day where we filmed the Instagram reel of all of us doing a little TikTok dance together.
Ant was on the way.
Ant was on the way to do that. Wow. He told us he was coming for it. The cops picked him up on the way to the show. Now,
wow. Yeah, that's it. No, it ain't. So let's give y'all strike two. Y'all ready for this one? Because this one is pretty terrible as well.
For those of you out there who know me, when you saw us doing an Instagram reel of us dancing to promote the live show, if you know me, you might have thought that indicates that this live show is not selling so well. Because really, I probably would have preferred to not have to do a TikTok dance.
When the song come on, let me see you get gone.
Get gone.
Baby mamas, this shot.
Standing on the pouring rain. Now I'm about a heavy diamond chain.
What is Adam22 doing dancing outside my job?
See me and Remo, that's two cops. Trying to pimp a trans out of tube top. Run up with one arm and get boo bop. These 30s give me blue snot. Used to beat off in a tube sock. Put this cripple in the spittle, they call me 22 Pac. Go ahead and crew hop when it get real. Your own brother think you a bitch. That's a big deal. Po to 6 with the brick, popping big seals. Look at my ob cup, it was a bit
A very important message from our sponsor, Cloak. Most people who sign up for these kind of services only do it to get rid of those calls. Well, Cloak will keep on doing that, getting rid of the spam calls, but I want to take y'all to the personal right there. They dared me to put my freaking number into it. They said, Nash, we only want to sign up if you're going to sign up with us. I'm already a member because they're showing you all of my information from my goddamn dad's name, my mama's name, to my freaking social security number. See, what happens is billions are made from your personal information. This is how we stop people from stealing our stuff. This is how you fight back, by getting signed up with Cloak today. And the reason why you need to do it, not because they're going to give you 30% off, but because you need to. This is important for your personal information. A lot of us sign up for new things every single day. And Cloak, they're going to continue the fight from day and from night. Get Cloak today, get 30% off. You can hit that QR code or you can tap the link in the description. Get Cloak today, man. Thank me later. You don't know how valuable your information is, but you don't know how valuable Cloak is, so make sure you sign up today. No, that ain't it. That's not it, Adam. Do you want to know what it is, Adam? Let's give you strike 3.
I announce that 607 Unk is going to be the headline, or is going to be the opener along with King Yella. Still doesn't really change things. The numbers are looking not great in terms of ticket sales. We announce that Hater World is also going to be added to opening up the podcast. At the same time, we announce that me and 4 Extra are going to be doing our first podcast back together on the live show.
That's dope.
We announced at one point that we're going to be giving away a free 1/8 of weed to everybody who goes to the live podcast. Really, none of this really moved the needle in any meaningful way. And actually this morning I hit up Josh for the count. Where are we at? I think he said we're somewhere around like 45, and that basically the promoter didn't want to, or basically felt like we hadn't sold enough tickets to continue on with this. Now, there was part of me that was like, maybe today we talk about it on this podcast, and maybe that is enough to, get people in motion and like people buy more tickets or whatever. Because, you are going to sell like a bunch of tickets at the end, like in the last week or the last like 3-4 days,
Like 70%.
You could sell a lot of tickets in that end period right there. But after having added 2 other pretty popular podcasts to it, as well as adding 4 Extra, who himself is very famous and granted, collabed on the post, was promoting it on his story, etc. Given that we did all of that and people still just weren't buying tickets, I'm forced to just be like, okay, apparently this was not meant to be. It's kind of amazing to me that we could have, thousands of people watching the live shows on any given day, that like everywhere I go, I feel like I'm famous as shit, and people are just coming up to me everywhere we go. And that, we, on the average No Jumper show or whatever, we might have like 100,000 viewers or whatever. And that still somehow those people did not find it exciting, the idea of going to a live show.
It's simple. Very simple. No Jumper show canceled because No Jumper, aka The Adam Show, and friends have publicly accepted Drake over Kendrick. You're not putting on quote unquote LA artists, and you don't have the famous LA rappers there. No Jumper used to be a place where rappers came from across the country and got on No Jumper to say, I'm the next up. This is a milestone. It was looked at as a stepping stone that you had to come to just to say that you've made it. They lost that around the way. They got involved in gang culture from Illinois to California to goddamn Georgia to Texas. So it became a gang hub. You know who could have had it make money? Whack. See, people like the controversy. The way No Jumper should be ran, in my opinion, and Adam will probably text me like, no, man, you don't know what you're talking about. I disagree with that all the way. All right, Adam, let me lay this out perfectly. If you had a live event like you normally do on your platform, right, where you stream, you should always have 2 people who are polar opposites. Polar freaking opposites. One dude who's not a gangbanger that's from the streets, and one dude that's not from the streets but criticizes, doesn't like gangbangers. That way they could clash. You were supposed to be a mediator, moderator, where you pose the things and then you say something. But no, you got Lush, then you got revolving people. See, Adam clearly has never watched First Take. And I know he didn't watch First Take because this is what happened when First Take was cold pizza. They would have Woody Page, they would have Skip Bayless, they would debate, but then all of a sudden, Skip Bayless got to smelling himself, aka Adam, and started realizing I'm a good debater. So they started rotating people. You had the 2 Live Stews, I can't remember, Lomas Brown and all these individuals, and it never stuck because we never knew what the hell we were getting. Then Fridays used to be Stephen A. See, Whack is the Stephen A over there, and Adam doesn't realize it. Now, what's going on now? You don't have a Stephen A anymore. See, it's supposed to be interviews. Then you want to talk about all the conversations and all this shit and everything, all the chatter. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. But once y'all decided to say we not rocking with Kendrick, and you can say, no, I don't have any problems with Kendrick, bruh, it is clear you have valued your friendship with Drake over Kendrick Lamar, and that's perfectly fine. Shit, I would have did it too. The difference is I'm not in California, specifically in LA County, where it's King Kendrick. So No Jumper show not having mainstream LA artists there, that was always going to fail. There's no, what's the difference? The difference that, what, we get to come see you, hang out and shit? Where's all the beautiful women? Adam, where's all the gorgeous women? What type of experience were they getting? To get high and kick it in the theater? With how expensive gas is right now? Especially in LA? Bro, you done lost your goddamn mind. Nobody was coming. There's no real experience. There's no, hey, we're going to give a couple of people the mic and make their grandstand and say whatever they want to say about the podcast, all this shit, and here's your chance to shine. There was no interactive part about the damn show. So why would they go? Doesn't make sense. You need the artists from the county or from California in general. Once you went low for the gangbangers and gang members and all this shit, that's where you lost it because they can't fully be themselves. And you got the other ones who, I ain't even finna diss nobody, but it just is what it is. It wasn't gonna work. So Adam, respectfully, bruh, you would have been better off just saying, bro, hey, we're going to have a secret powwow for people more enclosed. That would have worked out better, where you would have limited to only 100 people. That works. But hey, it is what it is. Share to keep your people aware, subscribe, turn the bell, and notified, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Click right here, though, to see how, what we got, Mystical? I think that is, whoever the hell it is. Mystical, click right there. He didn't screw himself over. Click right here for the playlist. Nah, catch y'all in the next one.